Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the second episode of Social Science. Once again, okay. And today, my dear students, I would like to concentrate on the first chapter of history, that is the advent of Europeans to India. So, in previous class, in the first episode, we have learned more about the arrival of Europeans to India. Okay. So, in addition, I would like to add some more points to this chapter. So, once again, I welcome you all to the second episode of Social Science, that is history, first chapter. Okay. So, we already studied that in ancient time onwards, Europeans had a relationship with India. Okay, not only Europeans, Arab people, Turkey, Spain, Greece. Okay, it's like many countries had a good relationship with India in the means of business and cultural exchange. Okay, and for attaining knowledge, many Indian people visited Greece also in ancient times. Okay, these are recorded in history, and there were many cultural and knowledge exchange in between Greece and India in ancient time onwards. Okay, and you might have heard about Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates. These were the three eminent philosophers or scholars of ancient Greece. Okay, and they have contributed many things in political science, history, sociology, and history. Okay, and they have enriched the knowledge of social science. Okay, Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates were the three eminent scholars of Greece. Okay, and they have contributed a lot of things to the branch of social science. Okay, in social science we can see a lot of branches are there: history, political science, sociology, economics, philosophy, psychology. Many branches are there. Okay, so we can't forget these three eminent personalities. That is number one, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. And even our Mahatma Gandhi, the father of nation, once remembered Aristotle. He remembered that Aristotle was my political guru. Even though Aristotle was born in BC, before Christ, many thousand years ago, even Gandhiji remembered him as Aristotle was my political guru, and Aristotle has written many books related to political science. Okay, so that is about Greece, and we are talking about the arrival of Europeans to India. You know, Indian spices were high quality products, and it has a fine taste as well as fragrance, and because of this reason it got a good market in European market as well as in Arabian and other Western countries. Okay, and Arab people had a good relationship with India in the means of business and trade. Okay, they brought their product like perfumes, and our rulers, the Indian rulers, purchased these perfumes, and in return they have given them what? Spices, probably pepper, cardamom, ginger, and other medicinal plants. Okay, and Arab people were very much fond of spices. Okay, and they used themselves, and moreover they exported these spices to Europe through Turkey. Okay, during that time, Constantinople was the capital of Turkey, and Turkey were the gateway to the Europe. Okay, and the Turkish people were acting as a mediator between East and Europe. Okay, and Arab people will purchase the product from us, and they will sell in the Turkey, and Turkey will take this product to Europe, and as a result Turkey earned a lot of profit. Okay, And during this time, the fame of India in spices were increased in European countries, especially in the Portuguese. And Portuguese were fond of non-veg food. Okay, because they are living in the very cold region, and in order to make their body to adjust to fight against the cold, they want to consume more non-veg food, more protein contented food, and as a result, they are also drinking alcohol. Okay, when we go to European countries, we know that the climate is very cold there. In order to fight against this cold climate, they are consuming some alcohol content liquids, as well as protein rich content food also. Okay, and later what happened in 1453, in the year of 1453, Constantinople was captured by the Ottoman Turk. Okay, earlier Constantinople was under the rule of Italy or Rome. Okay, Rome was during that time Rome was the headquarters of Christianity, and there were two imperialist powers during that time, Rome and Persia. Okay, Rome people were worshipping Jesus Christ, and the people of Persia were worshipping fire as their god. Okay, so there were many conflict and war between Persia and Rome in many times in history. Okay, so we will be studying those things in coming classes. And in 1453, Constantinople was captured by the Ottoman Turks, Ottoman Turkey people. Okay, so these were Islamic rulers. Ottoman Turk was Islamic rulers. They conquered Constantinople in the year of 1453, and later they renamed it as Istanbul. Now we know that the present name of Constantinople is Istanbul, the capital of Turkey. Okay. So my dear students, during this time, my dear students, listen here, and after making Constantinople as the headquarters of Ottoman Turks, they got lot of profit through the business. Arab people will bring Indian products to them, and they handed over to the Europe for high price of value. Okay, and thus as a result, Turkey became very rich. Okay, during this time, Spain and Portugal were also trying to trying to find out the sea route to India, and the Portuguese government as well as Spanish government offered many gift for those who are finding out the route to India. As a result, one Mr. Vasco da Gama were inspired by these offers, and he set out a journey along with his team, and he traveled through from Lisbon. Lisbon is the capital of Portuguese, and Lisbon is the capital of Portugal, and they traveled through Africa. The southern tip of Africa is known as Cape of Good Hope, and through that African continent, through the tip of Africa, the Cape of Good Hope, they reached India. In India, they reached a place called Kappad in the western coastal region of Kerala. Okay, Kappad is very close to a city called Calicut or Kozhikode in Kerala. Okay, and Vasco da Gama landed there, and during that time, one Mr. Zamorin was the king of Malabar in that region, and he made some agreement with him, and later he stayed there, and gradually he started exploiting the people of South India, and he killed many people, and even in a war Zamorin was also killed. Okay, that is history. We can come to that point in detail in coming classes. Okay, and In 1498, Vasco da Gama invented the sea route to India. Okay. Later, his son also came to India. Okay, that is very interesting. And in the year of 1510, in the year of 1510, there was a war between the Sultan of Bijapur. You know, Bijapur is in present-day Karnataka. And in 1510, there was a war between the viceroy of Portuguese, that was Francis de Almeida. Okay, Francis de Almeida was the viceroy of Portugal, and he created a war with the Sultan of Bijapur. As a result, what happened? The Portuguese they conquered Goa, and later Portuguese people settled in Goa. Okay, and in the year of 1961 only they left from our India, even though we got independence in the year of 1947. Okay, 1947 we got independence, but they stayed, Portuguese people stayed in India, in Goa, for up to 1961. In 1961, the central government chased this Portuguese government, and they threw out this Portuguese from our India. Okay, and again in 1869, what happened? You know, again many progress happened in the conquering India by the Europeans. Okay, in the year of 1869, Egypt, you know, Egypt is an African country. It is a boundary between Asia and Africa. And in between Asia and Africa, Egypt made already there was a small canal was there, and they enlarged the size, the width of this Suez Canal, and they made this canal suitable for running of the ship. Okay, as a result, what happened? The distance from Europe to India was decreased. Earlier, you know, Europeans came through the Cape of Good Hope through the southern tip of Africa. The length was around 10,800 nautical miles. Remember, 10,800 nautical miles. And remember, one nautical mile is equal to 1.85 kilometers. Okay, one nautical mile is equal to this nautical mile is used to measure the distance through the ocean. Okay, during that time. Okay, one nautical mile is equal to 1.85 kilometer. And after the discovery of the new sea route through the Suez Canal by Egypt, the distance was reduced to 6,200 nautical miles. Remember, nearby half of the distance was decreased. Okay, earlier it was 10,800 nautical mile. Now it became 6,200 nautical mile. Now the journey became very easy for the Europeans to come India. Okay. Later, what happened after the arrival of Portugal? You know, here you can see the British came in the year of 1600. You know, the Queen Elizabeth of Great Britain appointed some people, appointed British East India Company, a private limited company, to establish business and trade in India for 14 years. Okay, she granted the permission for the British East India Company to start a business in India. As a result, they came to India in the year of 1600. Later, the people of Holland, we call them as Dutch people, they came in the year of, after 2 years, in 1602, Dutch people also came to India. And at last, in 1664, French people also came to India, and they made their colonies in different parts of India, especially in south east part of India, in the coastal regions of India, including Surat. Okay, during that time, Surat was a very famous commercial seaport. Okay, and coming to down, we can see Goa, Mangalore, Kochi, Calicut, in Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, some part of Pondicherry, Madras, okay, Visakhapatnam, Kolkata, Yanam, like these places were became the famous colony centers of these European countries, namely Portugal, Britain, Dutch, and France. Okay. So later, what happened? Portugal and Dutch people left India. Even though they stayed in some part of India, especially in Goa, Portuguese settled in Goa only, and Dutch also left from India because of the rivalry between these colonial countries. Okay, there was a dominating power struggle was there in between these four countries. Okay, four European countries. And as a result, now later France and Britain remained in India, and later there was many wars in between, many struggle or war in between England and France. Okay, it started actually. It started in 1746 and it ended in the year of 1763. Okay, first it was 2 years war was there in the beginning, 1746 to 1748 there was 2 years war. Later after again 5 years war was there in between, and again in last third war was about 5 years. So total 14 years of war was there in between England and France. Okay, and this war in history is known as Carnatic War. Okay, this war is known as Carnatic War. Carnatic is a place in between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Okay, that region is known as Carnatic. Okay, that is known as Carnatic War. Okay. And this is a brief history of how the Europeans came to India. I hope you understood this part very well. And in coming classes, I will be teaching you about the Plassey War, the Buxar War, and the War of 1857 or the first freedom struggle. Okay, till then, take care. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.